Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video on Global and JP Twitter. Right now, they have released the information for the new Saiyan Day Majin Vegeta unit and the sideband unit, which is going to be a Trunks and Goten. It was highly likely it was going to be some form of Trunks unit, considering it was kind of revealed or leaked, or whatever word you want to use, that in Majin Vegeta's passive there was something to do with Trunks. So, fingers crossed, it isn't a huge restriction like the EZA LRMV. I'm going to say this straight away. I have incredibly high hopes. I am excited for this unit. Let me know what you think of him down in the comments, and the Goten and Trunks. And as always, if you could do me a huge favor, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new. All your support is very much appreciated. What I can see immediately is there's no new category, which I'm not gonna lie, I don't mind there's not a new category, but he does need to be a 200% lead. With this being a joint celebration with JP and Global, he does need to be a 200% lead. If not, people probably aren't going to be happy. But that's fine that there's no 200% lead. Not 200% lead, that there's no new category. I don't really mind that. So let's take a look at what he does. So Majin Buu Saga or Vegeta Family category, Ki +3 and HP and attack and defense plus 170%, plus an additional HP attack and defense plus 30% for characters who belong to Gifted Warriors category. So he is indeed a 200% lead. He is indeed a 200% lead. Now, if you're on Global and you don't fully understand how this works, basically, he's going to be a normal 170 lead for Majin Buu and Vegeta's Family category allies specifically, like just them, like them isolated on their own. And also for Gifted Warriors category allies. So if there are any Gifted Warriors on Majin Buu Saga and Vegeta's Family, which of course there are, like Vegeta units, Trunks units, etc., they will get an additional attack and defense plus 30%, making him a 200% lead. Do you know what? Those three categories are actually pretty good. Majin Buu Saga's got some very good categories, very good units on there. Vegeta's Family, I mean, there's some very, very good units on there. A lot of Gifted Warrior units as well. So he's pretty much a 200% lead for the majority of Vegeta's Family, which is actually pretty good, because there's a lot of Vegeta's Family Gifted Warrior units, which is great. Oh my god, they've actually done it as well. Activate the entrance animation once only. So, I mean, when we saw that there was entrance animations after the update, it could have literally have been nothing. It could have been the fact that it was part of the same update in JP. They don't usually alter the updates. But already on Global, not only are we getting a 200% leader already before the year 7 anniversary, but we're also getting entrance animations. I wonder what they're going to do for an entrance animation. Are they going to have him transforming into Majin Vegeta for like 2022 animations? I'm looking forward to this. I can't not summon the Global Dokkan in 2 days. If you're listening, please, please. I need the luck. I need this unit already. So activates the entrance animation once only and reduces damage received by 30%. So he has damage reduction for the rest of battle when there is an ally whose name includes Trunks. Now, this already very similar to his EZA LR, but if this Trunks or the new Trunks and Goten, because it literally just has to be a Trunks unit, which is already really good. There's no Kid Trunks, there's no specific Trunks. Any name or any ally whose name includes Trunks can activate this damage reduction for the rest of the turn on the entrance animation, which is good, because you have the new Dokkan Fest Trunks on Global, you have like the EZA Fizz Super Trunks, you have the EZA Tech SSJ Trunks, you have this new Kid Trunks and Goten who could be good, you have the Dokkan Fest Kid Trunks and Goten, eventually the EZA for LR Kid Trunks and Goten. So already that's good on the team at the start of the character's attacking turn. So once the entrance animation activates, when you're on the start of character's attacking turn with a Trunks unit, he immediately gets 30% damage reduction, which is really nice. Attack and defense plus 180, that's very good. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 50% when performing a super attack. By the way, that means his attack and defense are going to take a huge jump, because that is multiplicative to this. Plus an additional defense plus 50% with 3 or more keys fizz obtained, and reduces damage received by 20% with 6 or more keys fizz obtained. So they've kind of kept the tech transforming MVs kind of style of things, which I don't mind. 3 or more key spheres. These are any key spheres. So 3 or more key spheres and he gets another 20% damage reduction. That means on top of attack and defense plus 180, the multiplicative attack and defense plus 50% on super attack, and on the entrance animation with a Trunks unit on the attack in turn. That means he has very good defense already after he super attacks, and he has 50% damage reduction on top of that. Think about Easy A Future Goten and how good his damage reduction is with no defense. And that's 58% damage reduction. This MV is going to be very good attacking, like offensively and defense. I was going to say attackingly, offensively and defensively. And then he gets the extra damage reduction with 6 or... No, wait. Yeah, he gets the extra damage reduction with 6 or more key spheres obtained. Wow. So 50% defense with 3 or more key spheres and 20% damage reduction with 6 or more key spheres. That's really good, because there's no specific key spheres. It's any key spheres. So, and also gets an additional attack plus 88% and randomly changes key spheres of a certain type, int excluded, to int key spheres when HP is 88% or less. He's also his own orb changer. That passive is really good. He is his own orb changer. So do you know how much a lot of the time it's going to be very easy to get him 3 or more key spheres to get the extra defense, and then potentially get those 6 or more key spheres to not only get the defense but then the extra 20% damage reduction. And then when your HP is 88% or less, it gets even easier because he's his own orb changer to his own key spheres. And not only that, getting to 88% HP in harder events like Goku Vegeta event, Super Battle Road, and then eventually Red Zone, very, very easy to do. And on top of that, you then get attack plus 88%. Yeah, this MV is going to be putting out good numbers offensively and defensively. He is very good. Damage reduction, good attack, good defense, entrance animation. 200%. He is amazing. I have to summon. So he has his active skill fine. I cannot wait to see Final Explosion as an active. That means he's going to have voice lines. Goodbye, Trunks. Goodbye, Bulma. Even you too, Kakarot. Oh, it's going to be so amazing. The only thing is, JP and Global Dokkan haven't posted active or super attack animations. So as soon as they drop them, as soon as they're on Twitter, I will make a video on them. But right now there isn't any. So his active skill conditions can be activated after the character receives an attack 6 or more times in battle. Do you know what? That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Considering this guy has very good defense and the 50% damage reduction in total, at one point he's probably going to be going in slot 1. If he has all his damage reduction, you're probably going to be putting him in slot 1. If you can get him his damage reduction off, you're probably going to be putting him in slot 1. So in Super Battle Road, where you've got like 4 people attacking you like 20 million times, just put him there and you could potentially get that off as quick as turn 3 when he comes back around. Obviously a longer event, you know, you got all the time in the world to get that off. That's actually not that bad. That's actually quite alright. So his active skill effect performs critical hits within the turn in which the active skill is activated. That means he has a guaranteed crit for a turn, like Super Vegeta, which is great. Think about the damage he's going to do, especially if you get dupes. Greatly raises attack temporarily, causes mega colossal damage to all enemies, and stuns them for 1 turn while sacrificing 18% HP. So when you use his active skill, not only are you going to be doing good damage on it, not only are you going to be greatly raising his attack, not only are you going to be guaranteeing yourself your crit for 1 turn, but he's also going to have the AoE, and he's also going to stun them for 1 turn. No chance, he's guaranteed going to stun them for 1 turn. So that means if you get this active in Super Battle Road, MV's just clearing house, and whoever survives is going to be stunned. And he only sacrifices 18% HP. You can make that back after picking up same type orbs. That's great. That is sick. That is sick. Yeah, same warrior race, Super Saiyan, Royal Lineage, Saiyan Pride, Over the Flash, Supreme Power, Fierce Battle. Some solid links. I would have preferred, and I said this to one of my friends yesterday, if they got rid of Supreme Power for like something else, but still a good link set. He's on Majin Buu Saga, of course, Vegeta's family, of course, Gifted Warriors, Resurrected Warriors, Pure Saiyans, Worthy Rival, Super Saiyan 2, Corroded Body and Mind. You know, it's not the most as like a Vegeta unit can have for categories, but they are very good categories. And one major good thing, especially if you still haven't done Corroded Body and Mind, because you know you're lacking a Janemba unit as a lead, or not even a lead, but you're lacking a Janemba unit, or you're just lacking the units Corroded Body and Mind, which just isn't a great category, you can run this MV on that team and that should be incredibly doable. Not to mention he has type advantage against GT, the GT Goku event against full power Stage 4 Goku. Also, you could run him on rotation with the transforming Tech MV, which is actually a pretty good link up if you ask me, especially if that Tech MV is getting the orbs. But they're good categories. So on his super attack, he's going to have final impact, of course, with final explosion being an active skill, and he raises attack and defense to 1 turn and causes tremendous damage to enemy. That means once he's super attacked, his defense is in a very good spot, especially with the damage reduction. I don't even mind not knowing currently what this is. Actually, this is probably just like 30%, which is fine. He doesn't need anything else. So now we have the Kid Goten and Trunks, who are both Super Saiyans. Now we're going to see what they can do. They are a sub-gifted Warriors lead, which is nice. On their passive, they get attack and defense plus 150, plus an additional defense plus 50% and a high chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, as the first attacker in a turn. That's quite nice. Then they have a high chance of launching an additional super attack as the second or third attacker in a turn, plus an additional attack and defense plus 10% with each attack performed up to 50%. That's pretty good. You know, you're essentially building the attack and defense up quicker with each attack performed, as put them as the second or third attacker in a turn, and then you put them in slot 1, you know, to get the evade off. Then they get an additional attack and defense plus 10% up to 50% as well with each attack evaded. That's actually really good. So that means you put them in like slot 2, slot 3, get them built up, then put them in slot 1 or vice versa. And altogether, that's what? You know, 200% defense, and then an extra, like, what? 100% attack and defense, so that takes you up to 250. That's actually really good. Their defense after both of them that are stacked up to 50% is actually going to be really good at the start of turn. Like, really nice. These sidebanner units just don't miss. Key plus 2 plus an additional attack and defense plus 50% when there is an ally whose name includes Vegeta. And that's not even, like, specifically MV. That's any Vegeta. Obviously, Kid and Junior, etc. excluded. Any ally whose name includes Vegeta on the team, and they get an additional attack and defense plus 50%. Do you know how easy that is? Do you know how easy that is? Because the amount of good Vegeta units there are in the game. As long as they're in the same category, of course, which Gifted Warriors contain a lot of Vegeta units. That's really... Their numbers are actually really good. That means if you have a Vegeta on the team, you've got, like, what? 300% attack, and you've also then got like 350 defense, 350% defense, and this is all at the start of turn. This is a really good sideban here. So this is another good thing. This is what I said at the beginning. If this Kid Goten and Trunks was good to be able to run with Vegeta, then you could easily run them with the sidebanner unit. But then the name just literally said Trunks, so any Trunks unit in the game. These two are very good. They have not missed for Saiyan Day. These units are great. And a medium chance of performing a critical hit if the ally is attacking in the same turn. So they even have a built-in crit if you're attacking with a Vegeta, which again isn't difficult because the amount of good Vegetas are on the game. You have the Innocent, Super Saiyan Prodigies, Budding Warriors, Saiyan Lineage, Shocking Speed, Fist Battle. Their links are actually quite alright as well. They're on Gifted Warriors, of course, which I said there's a plethora of Vegeta units. Hybrid Saiyans, Majin Buu Saga. I mean, the MVs on this team. Joined Forces Youth, Super Saiyan. Do you know how many good Super Saiyan units there are, especially Vegetas? And Bond of Friendship. And then on super attack, they raise attack and defense for 1 turn as well. Oh, this sideban unit is actually amazing. And not to mention, MV is ridiculously good. As I said, there's no super attack animations right now. Let me quickly check if that's changed. Any animations? There's still no animations, which, as I said, if they do drop animations before Saiyan Day, as soon as they go live, I will do videos on them. These two look amazing. The Majin Vegeta and the Goten and Trunks look really good. Oh, it's so fitting. Saiyan Day and Majin Vegeta, that's ridiculously good building up to Saiyan Day. Let me know what you think about these two down in the comments. As I said, as soon as the animations are on Twitter, I will do videos on them. But yeah, let me know what you think of them down in the comments. I think they're insane. I'll see you in the next video, guys, and peace.